Good evening. More than 400 children in Swindon are deemed to be at risk of significant harm, that's abuse or neglect, according to the council's Children's Services team. It's twice the national average. Nationally, for every 10,000 children, 43 need a care plan. In Swindon, that figure is 83. This evening, councillors debated what steps to take, including how to address a shortage of social workers. Angela Walker reports.
The report into Swindon Borough Council Services for Vulnerable Children says at the end of June, 408 children needed a protection plan, and almost half of those are at risk of neglect. Now that's 12% more than at the end of March and almost double the national average. A child protection plan assesses the likelihood of the child suffering harm and sets out specific steps to protect them. But why are so many children in Swindon deemed to be at risk?
I will be brutally honest with you here. That's a question that no one has a fully valid answer to. We've got lots of theories. We could talk for ages on theories, but all the ones that have come up with don't stand up with evidence. I suspect that there are factors about the mix of the population, demographics, that this just happens to be a skewed number.
The opposition blame council cuts for the number of families reaching crisis point.
We've got a lack of early intervention, a lack of strategy of how to support families from before the child is born, through to nursery, through to school. Family support workers in our nurseries and schools have lost their jobs in Swindon, children's centres have closed, and this council seems to be relying on the private sector and relying on charities to pick up those issues with families.
In May, Ofsted reported Swindon Borough was consistently failing to identify children at risk and said there were significant weaknesses. The council overhauled the team responsible. The NSPCC say the figures highlight the tremendous pressure that local authorities are under to deliver services and to protect vulnerable young people. Tonight's scrutiny committee agreed the recruitment and retention of social workers was a contributing factor and agreed to take steps to address the issue. A further Ofsted inspection is expected before Christmas. Angela Walker, BBC South Today.